So in this lesson, we're going to talk about graphing a line from the slope-intercept form. The slope-intercept form is a form of an equation. So we're going to graph an equation when it is in slope-intercept form. So the slope-intercept form of an equation is y equals m, it's what's missing here, x plus b. Well, what we have to remember here is that m is the slope, which is delta y over delta x. So the m is the slope. M represents slope. And x is x, and b represents the y-intercept. So it's where the line touches the y-axis here. Y-axis. So it's where the line will touch the y-axis. Right? So we start here. So we always start with whatever b is, right? So let's see what we have here, okay? So for the first, it says graph the line with the equation. So I have 4 different lines here. We're going to graph them all on the same graph, but the idea is going to be the same. Okay, so we have here our b. Start here. So let's find our b here. So in this case, b is positive 1. So I'm going to write here on the side, b is equal to 1. Then my m is in front of the x, so my m is negative 2 over 3. So my m is negative 2 over 3. So I'm going to start with 1, with b equals 1. It's where the line touches the y-axis. So on the y-axis, I'm going to find positive 1, which is right there. Now for my second point, I'm going to use the slope, my m, which is negative 2 over 3. That means I'm going to go down 2 and to the right 3. Down 1, 2, and to the right 1, 2, 3. Like that. So I take a straight edge, take a ruler, and you draw your line. Remember to put arrows at the end because arrows mean it's a line. Right? Perfect. So let's do that for this one now. So again, I always start here, start with b. b in this case is negative 6. Right? And my m is the number in front of x is 2 over 5. So my b is negative 6. And my m is 2 over 5. So 2 is a positive 2. That means I'm going to go up 2. And 5 is positive as well, so I'm going to go to the right 5. So I'm going to go with it. Start here on B, on purple, is negative 6. So I'm going to go down on the y-axis, and I'm going to put a point on negative 6. So I'm going to go up 2 and to the right 5. 1, 2, and to the right 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to put a point there. And then again, I take my straight edge here. I'm going to connect the 2 points. And don't forget to write arrows at the end. that's what makes it a line. And there is my second equation. Okay. My third one here, I'm going to do this one here. So again, I'm going to start here, my b. My b is positive 2. And my m, my slope, is negative 2. So here on the side, I'm going to say my b is 2. My m is negative 2. But I want to make that a fraction, right? So I know how to go how many over. So I'm going to make that a 1. So negative 2 means down 2, and 1, positive 1 is to the right, 1. So I start here, right, in purple, and be on positive 2. So I'm going to go to positive 2, and I'm going to put a point there. And this says down 2 over 1. So I'm going to go down 2, 1, 2, and over 1. So this is where my point goes. So I take my straight edge here, and I connect the points just like that. And arrow, arrow. There we go. So far we have 3 lines, and which makes sense because we have 3 equations. So one more line. So again, I'm going to go with start here on B. So it's positive 3. And my M is a negative, there's a 1 here. There's an invisible 1. So negative 1 here. So my B is, you see that here? My B is, start here is 3, and my M is negative 1. Just like this one here, I need it to be a fraction though, so I'm going to put 1 over it. So that means I go down 1 and over 1. So I'm going to go to positive 3, start here on B, right? Positive 3. So I'm going to put a point there. And I'm going to go down 1 and over 1. And that's where my point goes there. So I'm going to take my straight edge here, and I'm going to connect. And there you go. 4 lines, 4 equations, right? And it all goes off of my y equals m slope, x plus b, y-intercept, and we always start here. So let's take a look at the examples on Delta Math. Right? So let's see. All right. So it says graph the line with the equation y equals negative 3x plus 3. So we start here, right? Start on B. And we find our m, our slope is negative 3. So let's make a note here on the side. Here, b is equal to 3, and m is equal to negative 3, but I need it to be a fraction, so I'm going to put a 1 under it. Negative 3 means go down 3 and to the right 1. So I start here on 3, b is equal to 3, so I'm going to go to 3 here, and I'm going to put a point. And this says go down 3 and over 1. 1, 2, 3, and over 1. that's where my second point is. And then again, I take my straight edge here and I line up my points. I go all the way down like this. Don't forget my arrows. And there you go. That's how I graph my line. And that's what that's going to look like on Delta Math.